Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net, taking a look at the sun in this video and its activity of the last few days. This video updated on Wednesday the 22nd of October. Don't forget you can subscribe to us on YouTube to get notification of all our videos or take a look at weatherweb.net. And a huge sunspot currently on the sun, 2192 it's been catalogued as, and a very big feature that's been unleashing some flares during the last few days. And if we take a look at the 5-minute GOES X-ray flux up to Wednesday afternoon, what we're interested in here is the red line you can see going up and down here. That's the one to be concentrating on, because that red line getting very close to this line here, particularly here. That was at 01:59 GMT last night, and what that's showing us is an M-class flare. Once it gets past the 10 to the minus 4 there, it then becomes what we call an X-class flare. X-class flares are not something we had in the 70s. They're actually dangerous flares coming in from the sun, which can affect radio communication, can knock out satellites in space. They're the ones that we look out for. And you can see, look, over the last couple of days, a peak here, and then that big one last night with a further one that followed as well here. That one very close to getting into the X-class. The others have been M-class peaks, but it's expected we could see some more of these very close, almost X-class flares in the next couple of days. In fact, NOAA at the Space Weather Centre are predicting a 20% chance of getting X-class flares in the next 2 days. And in fact, NOAA captured this fantastic picture of that flare taking place. Here it is, look, this is the ultraviolet flash from that flare that occurred. Amazing picture, that one, coming in directly from the sun. I mean, the amount of data we now have access to is simply phenomenal. If you want to see these pictures, you can have a look at spaceweather.com. They're all available on there. And one of the features of these flares is that you get an amazing northern lights display. This is the auroral ring as it stood this afternoon, and basically where the greenish shows the southern limits of the northern lights. So you can see them there extending down into Canada. And what we've got to look for is for this oval to be rotating around. It looks as if it's going to be over the far north of Scotland, far north of Scandinavia during the course of tonight. But it'll be fascinating to see where that is, because there could be some very, very good displays on offer across the far north of the UK. Probably well worth a look further south. Unfortunately, there's so much cloud around that many of us may well miss it. So you can monitor spaceweather.com live. There's so much live data on there. It really is unbelievable. You can go along, monitor that, and see if you can spot any X-class flares being released from the sun. As I say, they're the ones that you need to watch out for. They're the ones that cause the problems with radio communications and with satellites as well, but they're also the ones that can trigger some phenomenal northern lights. So hopefully that's been of interest for you. Thanks again for watching weatherweb.net. Whatever you're doing, keep the sun shining, and bye for now.